2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Northbridge or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Welcome to your Monday, Jack.
Thank you, Swan.
I was just running. I can't believe I can run. I actually can't. Every time I break out into a little jog, I go, wow, I'm doing this, and my boobs aren't falling. Actually, my boobs have fallen out of the bottom of my bra.
Have they?
Yeah.
Give them a quick adjustment. You can do it now. Marco won't put it on Instagram.
How was your weekend?
It was fantastic, thank you. Happy birthday to our beautiful producer and one of my oldest friends, Tom.
How old are you, Tom? So Marina asked me, and I said, God, I want to say 27?
28.
28.
28. So we celebrated his birthday Friday night, and then I spent Saturday and Sunday with my parents, which was beautiful.
Oh, so yes, I know what that means. Friday was a very big night.
I want to hear about your weekend because you hosted people at your house on Friday night.
I sure did, and I ate the most delicious food ever. In fact, let's do that. 13, 24, 10. What was the most delicious thing you ate on the weekend? Say g'day.
And tell us.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's Say G'day.
Amazing food moments that occurred this weekend. Friday included. Do you include Friday on the weekend, by the way?
Absolutely. The minute we walk out of this studio at 4 p.m, it is the weekend.
The weekend has started. Well, I entertained on Friday night because, as you know, I'm entering my hosting core era.
I would say you've entered it. I'd say you are in it currently.
I am in it. And you know what? I very rarely talk myself up. But I think I might be quite good at it.
Absolutely you are. I went to your 50th, your yellow party last year, and it was one of the, probably the best home-hosted events I've attended.
Isn't that a miracle? I think it's because I'm obsessed with making people comfortable and happy.
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm good at it. I've been in a lifetime of practice.
Well, your love language would be gifts, right?
Well, no, my love language is
Giving.
like, I don't know what the specific term is, but it's like, no, acts of service.
Acts of service.
Acts of service, yeah. That's what I like to do for people.
And
I don't know what mine is, though.
I remember
done.
one of the best, another really great home hosted event you did was when we worked on Chrissy Salmon Brownie, a Melbourne breakfast show. And you had this big, beautiful platter of oysters.
Yes.
And we all rocked up, and I've still got the visual of those oysters on the big George Jensen.
Yeah, yes.
Like, it's ingrained in my memory.
I just like to treat people that I love, and I did that on Friday night. Everything was just so delicious and so lovely, but I want to give a specific shout-out. And this is what I'm asking you, 13, 24, 10, what was the most delicious, memorable thing you ate all weekend? You would not remember because you were not born, but in the 80s, there was a very fleeting, wonderful moment of milk bar time where you could get an ice cream called a scona. Now, if you're in your car or, at work nodding your head, this was the ad for the scona.
Squinting through the heat haze, skimming through a warm wave, gonna get a hold of a
Cold Peter scona.
down the alleyway, ain't no time to stop. I say I'm gonna get a hold
Of a Cold Peter scona.
New Scona. Creamy smooth Peter's natural ice cream with puree of tangy apricots. SKONA.
What
The accents on the...
You gotta get a hold of a
Cold Peter scona.
That's a creepy ad, man.
Yeah, I know. And the weird thing is that, with my, advertising marketing background, the scona was clearly a female ice cream. Women loved it.
Got it.
It was in the time before Wheat bars. You know how mums love Wheat bars?
Yeah.
Mums loved scona, and obviously the marketers went, how do we get more blokes buying it? And so they released that, which was basically a VB ad, but they were the most delicious ice creams. They had apricot, for starters, apricot. Who has that? So it was like a sweet gelato apricot.
Okay.
With vanilla ice cream around it. And within the vanilla ice cream was hints of coconut peanut and sesame seeds. Most
How
unusual.
random.
I know, and I've never forgotten it, and I've never gotten over it. Like, I get over long-term relationships a lot longer than, a lot quicker than I have over the discontinuation of the scona. I recreated the scona for the dinner party on Friday.
And was it a hit or a flop?
Jack, it was. People were silenced.
Wow.
Yes, because for Christmas, I bought Peg a fancy ice cream machine. And, of course, I'm the only one that uses it. And I made the apricot gelato from scratch. And then I made the vanilla ice cream and I toasted everything into perfection and mixed the vanilla ice cream in with the sesame seeds. And it was so good.
Get the woman back on MasterChef. 13 24 10. Say g'day and tell us the most delicious thing you tried this weekend.
I mean, if I made the scona on MasterChef, I'd forget the apricot. Hello, Diana.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, happy Monday to you. What was the most delicious thing you ate on the weekend?
Well, it was my daughter's birthday, and
How old is she turning?
she turned 15.
Oh, big one. How gorgeous.
Well, yeah. And so what we did was we made Mexican, but it was because you look with your eye or you eat with your eyes. So
Yes.
I put all the condiments like the cheese and the guacamole and the tomatoes
Yes.
and the different meats all in black bowls. And so you just visually it looked fabulous.
Oh, and you would have
then
felt so up yourself, Diana. Good on you.
So, and it was great. It was really tasty and lots of lime juice, and it was a really good meal.
Yum.
And it would have looked great on her Instagram, which is most important, Diana. You've got a Baker's Delight voucher on the way to you. Let's go to Mick. Mick, what was the yummiest thing you ate on the weekend?
Couple of tomahawk steaks.
Ooh.
They've been marinated in some salt and barbecue rub. 3 hours in the slow cooker,
Oh.
and then reverse seared them on the barbecue plate.
Oh, the
Beautiful.
old reverse sear, my favourite.
I'd never heard of it the other week, and I tried it. It was great.
Yeah, I tried it too. It was good.
I'll try it this weekend.
Yeah, it was
Baker's
excellent.
Delight voucher for you, Mick. Let's...
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Now, I've heard something that beggars belief. You said a sentence to me earlier, and I said, I got to take this to my people. 13 24 10. When thinking of a band that fits the sentence, the biggest band in the world, does anyone in the known universe, or at least listening to the Chrissy Swan Show right now, ever contemplate that the words Slipknot come to mind? 13 24 10. Do you believe that Slipknot is the biggest band in the world? Because I don't think we're going to find a single person.
Nor do I.
And if you want to play along, please do, 13 24 10. If you don't think that Slipknot is the biggest band in the world, give me an example of one that could be.
The reason we speak of this is I was sitting at the pub Friday night before our producer Tom's birthday, and I was with my mates Cam and Campbell and Kobe, and Kobe had to run off, and I said, "Where are you going, Tobes?"
Didn't you get the memo that you're not allowed to eat at the table unless your name starts with a K?
Cars. Anyway, Kobe goes, "I'm going to Flemington to see Slipknot." I said, "Sorry, what?" He goes, "Are you joking? You work in radio." I said, "No, like, what are you talking about? What's Slipknot?" I thought it was some sort of circus. I thought maybe he was taking his nieces and nephews. He goes, Slipknot, they're like the biggest band in the world.
The biggest
And I
band
was
in
like,
the world. Get your hand off it,
Come
Kobe.
on, Kobe.
In what universe are Slipknot the biggest band in the world?
And he goes, "They're huge." Like you, and then he starts playing me some of their music.
Listen, I've got nothing against Slipknot. Fabulous.
Really? I wouldn't say fabulous. Awful.
Listen, I'm not typing in Slipknot radio into my Spotify, and also, that's not going to be featured on Coles radio. However, each to their own.
True.
Great band, been around for ages, has some tunes. They are not the biggest band in the world.
They are not. Kobe is kidding himself there.
Kidding.
The other thing Kobe told me that scared me is apparently they do these like death circles at Slipknot shows.
What?
Where everyone like punches on whilst the show is happening.
Oh my God, that's fresh hell?
13, 24, 10. Do you agree with my mate Kobe that Slipknot are the biggest band in the world? Let's go to Mel, Swanee.
Hello, Mel.
Hello, Chrissy. How are you?
I'm good, mate. Now, you're going to jump to Slipknot's defence.
Of course I am.
I'm not saying that they're a bad band, Mel. I'm just saying that they are not the biggest band in the world.
There's some people.
No.
So, Mel, you would argue that they are?
Of course I would. I seen them on Friday at Knotfest.
At Knotfest. Oh, my God, Mel, I feel like you and I are going to have, what do they call them? The death circle. You and I are going to fight it out. They can't be. And I think it's generational as well. Like someone of my age might go, oh, well, you know, U2 are the biggest band in the world. But it's never Slipknot. Come on, Mel.
Not never, Chrissy. You got a closed mind here, mate. Not never. Never say never.
And Mel, speak of this circle that my mate was telling me about where everyone fights. Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it is a real thing. It's more of an American thing.
So what happens?
Yeah, they literally run around and...
Punch on.
Punch on. But that didn't happen here.
And how was your evening?
It was amazing.
And during this punch-on situation, do people, like, get clocked and then go, yeah, I got it, I was part of it?
But no doubt. I'm not in that part. I like a mosh pit, but, yeah, not a death circle.
Mel, I'm glad that we found someone that loves them. We're going to send you a Baker's Delight voucher. Let's go to Harris.
Just imagine me and Mel opposite each other at dinner with her in her Slipknot outfit and me in my tinselly Taylor Swift jacket and the round
red
glasses.
love-hearted glasses.
Hello, Harris.
G'day, how are you?
Okay, biggest band in the world, Slipknot Y/N.
Oh, I reckon AC/DC. By Country Mile.
I would say yes, that they had been more successful and more popular. What's your favourite Akadaka song?
It's got to be Thunderstruck. That's my mum's
favourite. Yeah, it's got to be, yeah.
She wants it to be, that's what her funeral song is going to be.
Oh, my God, I love that
iconic.
So much.
Harris, Baker's Delight voucher for you. Let's finish with Enza, Swanee.
Enza, Kobe, Jack's friend, said that Slipknot are the biggest band in the world. What are your thoughts and concerns about this statement?
Never heard of them in my life.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Northbridge or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Australia's largest fashion event, PayPal Melbourne Fashion Festival, is back until March 8. For tickets, head to paypal.mff.com.au.
Jack's VIP seats.
I mean, look, I'm personally thrilled because obviously I've paid for this through my excessive use of PayPal.
Correct.
Surely there's a dollar per transaction or something, and I've made about $4 million.
You funded it.
It's very exciting news. I feel like a proud mother / girlfriend / best friend. You are walking in a fashion show at Melbourne Fashion Festival. I don't want to freak you out because I can see in your eyes
are nervous,
yes,
yeah.
And you've got like dry mouth like a little cockatoo. But it is a really big deal and I think you're going to nail it.
Thank you. I love that you are backing me in. Our good friend Brooke Warren was like, don't make out like you're nervous or you're like scared of this.
Oh,
you
no.
love it. I'm like, no, Brooke. If you follow me on Instagram, sure, I like posing for a photo. But walking down a runway is like a skill that models possess. I am not a model and I don't have that skill. So I'm shooting myself.
And also, I mean, not everybody's born with the bravado that Brooke Warren and her dad were born with. My God, nothing Nothing
Love you,
scares
Brookie.
them. Now, it's a very exciting opportunity. Obviously, I am going to be there front and centre. Got to work out what I'm wearing too.
No, well, I'm currently in the process of sorting that out. But we do need to commit to you being in black Kris Jenner-like square sunglasses.
100%. I'm actually thinking of an Anna Wintour wig, a bob.
Oh, chic.
That's what. Let's find one somewhere. But it's not just me that is going to be there. We are inviting, I'm so excited, your supporters, your listeners, your family. Listeners of the Chrissy Swan Show are able to enter and come. And we have the first one. Hello, Sarah.
Hello, how are you?
I am going to see you on Thursday evening.
Gosh, stop it.
I know. Yes, at the very fancy Melbourne Fashion Festival. We're going to be there. We can't. I have been told, though, I can't be embarrassing and I can't be overly enthusiastic. So as long as you can.
I'm going to be embarrassing and enthusiastic.
No, you must not. You must pull a poker face as if you've seen this beautiful boy do this many, many times over. Now, you being there is support enough, but I do believe song choices make all the difference.
Oh, absolutely. I am so with you. Okay, so you definitely need to make it a bit fun. Maybe some Genuine Pony.
Oh yeah.
But Sarah, I don't want to start trying to like turn people on.
Yeah, and it's classy. It's not. It's like Melbourne Fashion Festival, not Magic Mike.
Yes, that's right.
So what about this one? This is my choice, Sarah. What do you think? Imagine the lights go down, they come up again. Our boy is at the end of the catwalk. He's frozen.
Oh, I like this.
He doesn't make eye contact with anyone because he's too beautiful and too cool. He's got one hand in a pocket. The thumb is out because his hands are too big for the little tiny pockets. You know what I mean? And he struts down. He avoids eye contact because he's about to poo his pants. What do you think? Girls on film.
I love it.
Okay.
Yes.
It's great. It's good. Let's pick that one.
Hopefully the people at Melbourne Fashion Festival are listening to this. Now, Sarah, because I appreciate you coming to support me so much, I'm very thrilled to say that you will be staying at the Langham Hotel and that we will be flying you into Melbourne from Adelaide for this event.
That is unreal. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to support you. You are going to rock it.
You
Sarah,
are very kind, Sarah.
I don't know if you're an eater or not, but my God, the buffet at the Langham, crikey.
I am an eater, so this is perfect.
I mean, I hope they sell elasticized pants at this fashion festival, all right?
Sarah, we will see you Thursday night. Thank you so much for coming. Australia's largest fashion event, PayPal Melbourne Fashion Festival, is back until March 8. For tickets, head to paypal.mff.com.au.
I am so excited. If you want to join us, me, Sarah and Jack and Tom, whose birthday it is today, make sure you register via the Nova Player app.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
The Oscars have finished. This is officially a spoiler alert.
Chrissy's clickbait.
I mean, I'm sad.
So am I. Our girl
didn't win. So we are all about Demi Moore. And given the run-up, the successful run-up she's had with she won the SAG for The Substance and she won the other one. I can't think of what it was, the Golden Globe.
Yeah.
She did not win
and
the Oscar for Best Actress.
Mikey Madison won it for Anora, which I've not seen. Have you seen Anora?
I mean, I haven't seen a film since 2017, so of course not. I do know Mikey Madison, though. Do you remember in lockdown, I was obsessed with that Pamela Adlon series called Better Things?
Oh, no.
It's the most wonderful television show I've ever watched in my life. And she plays Pamela Adlon's daughter in it, one of 3 daughters.
Okay.
And it's brilliant, and she is brilliant. I'm not surprised that she has won.
Okay.
However, I just would have thought
it was Demi's
to give
year.
credit where credit was due. The woman has worked her A off for 200 years.
And I think she thought she had it in the bag. I was watching some interviews this morning with her on the red carpet. She was so confident. She was glowing. I think everyone around her had been like, Demi, it's your year, babe. You're going to get it. It's almost like it was a Lifetime Achievement Award.
I agree.
This
and
Oscar.
They often do that, but they don't do it for women.
Dogs.
Sometimes, though, like if a guy has had the same sort of career, he'll get the Oscar when he's 60. No, everyone sort of knows he wasn't his
Whatever
best.
film.
Yeah. But she didn't do it.
And Best Picture also went to Honora Swanee.
What is Honora about?
I believe, Tom, do you want to buzz in here?
Have you seen it, Tommy?
I haven't seen it, but I'm across it. It's about a sex worker who marries a Russian, billionaire.
Oh,
and
I'm
then
in.
his parents, come for her after it and try and get her to divorce him. And she,
it's
goes for all his money.
It's like Pretty Woman, but
Russian.
dark.
Russian.
And obviously doesn't have a happy ending. Adrian Brody won Best Actor for also The Brutalist. Can I just say, has not aged. Adrian Brody, I first saw in a musical themed one. He played a pianist. I mean, people are going to be punching their steering wheels going, of course we know what that is. But he looked exactly the same then, and that must have been 30 years ago.
Right.
Rafe Fiennes did not win for a film called Conclave. If you don't know the story about him and the Qantas the flight attendant, please Google it. It's one of the greatest.
Great.
And Timothée Chalamet also did not win Best Actor for his portrayal of Bob Dylan in A Complete Unknown. Now, the reason I'm surprised about that is because generally with the Oscars, and you'll be nodding your head, if you sing and act in a film, generally you win it. You win it. And he didn't. And either did the Wicked Girls.
Yeah, interesting, Swanee. That's a really good point you make. I know Tom, our producer's quite upset. No, the Wicked Gals really haven't cleaned up for their roles in that film, and they were unbelievable. Whilst we're on Timmy Chalamet, I'm just going to say, I love the guy, but he really missed with that yellow Givenchy suit on the red carpet, Swanee. What is that?
Look, it is a natty length. I'll give it that much. But it does look like, something on a clearance rack at Seed.
It does.
Is really what it looks like. A suspend and save situation.
Kylie Jenner almost looks like she's in a spend and save bralette too. I love her. What I do love about those two, though, Swanee, is all of the awards shows she's attended to support him. She has skipped the red carpet and gone straight into the room.
I love these two
chic.
so much. I think they're so classy. But I think he needs to reconsider taking her, because when she goes with him to the awards ceremonies, i.e. the Oscars, doesn't win, or the Golden Globes, I don't think he won. The time he took his mum to the SAGs, he won.
A good luck charm.
So there's a good luck charm there. Let's talk about the looks. I have noticed, I don't know anything about fashion. Obviously, I'm going to learn when you're walking the catwalk at Melbourne Fashion Festival in 3 sleeps' time. I don't know too much about fashion, but I can see a return here to old school glamour.
Yeah.
The best looks that have been chosen by people that know a lot more than I do could have been from the 50s.
Yes.
Don't you think?
It's so old Hollywood. That Schiaparelli dress Ariana Grande wore was
it's
unbelievable.
Extraordinary. I mean, she looks like she is wearing an antique dressing table. It's magical. Again, Cynthia Erivo in a really striking, almost like a paper cutout dress.
Yes.
Extraordinary.
It looks like period.
Yeah, and the small waist and the full skirt, magical.
Velvet, Louis Vuitton, heaven.
Demi Moore, really simple, beautiful, sparkly number. She looks incredible. I'm so sorry, Demi, you didn't get across the line. But I just want to talk for a moment about Selena Gomez. What is going on here? I hate to say it, but is it the love of a good man? Because it seems to have coincided with her falling in love with Benny Blanco. That's his name?
Yes, it is. Maybe it is, Swanee.
Can I tell you,
or a really great stylist.
The haircut, extraordinary. The outfit, extraordinary. The buzzies, extraordinary. The jewellery, extraordinary. Everything.
Extraordinary.
Magical.
16,000 glass droplets and crystals were on that dress.
I mean, look, if you don't think I'm going to try and emulate that look, but from Kmart and Lovisa to the Logies, if I do get invited, then you're very right.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's Quizzy.
Isabella is not a fella. Hey, Isabella.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, what a great name.
Oh, thank you. I like your name, Chrissy.
Oh, aren't we sweet together? Let's see who you're up against. Hey, Casey.
Hi, how you going?
Hey, you know who I saw today? I mean,
Who's
and
that?
this is a real stretch, but this is how my brain works.
All right, let's go with you.
So every time I see the name Casey, I think of Casey from High Five. Does anybody know
yes.
Casey from High Five?
Yes.
Today, on the way to a celebratory lunch for our beautiful boy Tom,
Yes, happy birthday, Tom.
I saw Stevie, also from High Five.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
It's an omen.
It's an omen.
It's quite something.
Yes.
Your names are your buzzers, girls. Only one of you can get the bum bag. I've been told by management and by Tom I'm not allowed to just give them away. I do not know why. They cost 4 cents to make.
No, they're bougier and more expensive.
How much do they
This
make?
year.
How much do they cost per unit?
I don't really remember, but they're not. They're quite expensive.
And also, Swanee, in the game of life, someone wins and someone loses.
Not in 2025, baby.
Question number 1. Good luck, ladies.
Names your buzzers, best of 5. First person to get 3 answers correct. That's the aim of the game. Question number 1. The Oscars are today. It's all done and dusted. Who won the best picture?
Isabella.
Yes, Isabella.
Honora.
Yes. Well done.
Well done. Is our question number 2.
What is the name of the galaxy that contains our solar system?
Isabella.
Yes, Isabella.
Milky Way.
Well done.
Oh, wow.
And did you know also the Milky Way is the treat you can eat between meals without ruining your appetite?
Man, how good is a Milky
If
Way?
that's what you had of us, I would have got it.
I think that's my favourite chocolate bar.
A Milky
Yeah.
Way.
Oh, they're good.
Wow. Question number 3. Camila Cabello is celebrating her 28th birthday today. Can you name this song?
Isabella.
Yes, Isabella for the win.
Havana. Camila Cabello.
It is, Savannah. You've just won yourself a bum bag.
Well
Thank
done,
you.
Isabella.
Well done. Is there something for Casey? A little vouchery deal?
Yes, I'm going to send them both a Baker's Delight voucher.
Yum.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You are so
Wouldn't it?
welcome.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Northbridge or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. I want to talk about disgusting habits that you have had to endure because you're going out with someone, briefly, long term, whatever. And Jack's got some other questions as well. It's a deep dive, if you will. Kathy Griffin is an American comedian. Very brash, I would say.
Yes.
Controversial. Speaks her mind.
Loves hanging out with Sia.
Loves hanging out with Sia. Allows Sia to just sit in the living room screaming her songs.
I know. Sounds awful in a living room.
So funny. But she has released this little snippet on the TikTok, and we are shook.
This is a picture of me and my then boyfriend, Jack Black. Other bros thought I was cool because I was dating him. So one night I spent the night there, and the next day I'm in the shower. I get off on the bath mat, and I said, I need a shower towel. And he goes, you're standing on it. You guys, that's straight guys. He had one bath mat / towel that he used for both, and that was it. So naturally, I kept sleeping with him.
Now, I mean, a few things there. She says, oh, that's straight guys. That is not straight guys. That is not any guy that I've ever met.
I'm so glad that you pinpointed that comment because that was going to be my first thing I bring up with you. I have mainly straight mates, and they are clean and they're hygienic, except you, Campbell. But most of them are clean and hygienic.
What we cannot understand is what happened that made you think it was okay to not have any bath towels in the house and only one bath mat that you stand on when you're wet, and then you use that same mat
to dry yourself.
There, I have so many questions
As do I. Like the process and the method of it. Like, are you standing on the towel out of the shower, then
The bath
lifting
mat,
the bath
yeah.
mat, then lifting it up to dry yourself? Or are you grabbing the bath mat first whilst you're in the shower, quickly drying yourself off, then laying it down in the bathroom, then stepping onto it naked, already dry? 13 24 10. If you are a dude that does this, you can be anonymous. We won't judge you. I really want to speak to you, and I will give you a great prize because I just want to understand how it works.
And also, it must be, I'm imagining having that at my place. My bath mats that I stand on are quite thick and rigid.
Yeah.
So obviously Jack Black's was just one of those like you get at a
Like a sheet
Travelodge.
one.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
must have been thin. I mean, that would be the end of the relationship. If I was having a shower at someone's house, friendship, relationship, whatever, and I said, "Can I use your towel?" and they said, "You're standing on it," I would say, I'm leaving now and you will never see me again.
Ta-ta.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Comedian Kathy Griffin has dropped a bombshell. I didn't know that she was dating Jack Black.
This is a picture of me and my then boyfriend, Jack Black. Other bros thought I was cool because I was dating him. So one night I spent the night there, and the next day I'm in the shower. I get off on the bath mat and I said, "I need a shower towel." And he goes, "You're standing on it." You guys, that's straight, guys. He had one bath mat / towel that he used for both, and that was it. So naturally, I kept sleeping with him.
I'm sorry, what?
Also, don't lump all straight guys into that category.
No, absolutely not. That is absolutely true. That is not
No.
a straight guy thing. That is a no guy thing.
13 24 10 though, if you do this, because Swanee, we want to understand the process and method of it.
We've got so many questions, and I'm just feeling sick all over again because I've realised that the bath mat is obviously on the floor.
Yeah.
So regardless of how clean your floor is, there's going to be floor things on it. Hair, flecks of deodorant, do you know what I mean? And then you're wiping your clean body with something that's been on the floor.
Imagine if there's a rogue nail clipping and it scratches your bits.
Michael.
Hello.
Should I have changed your name to protect you?
No, it's all good. I'm happy with my decisions.
So you are on the phone on the Chrissy Swan Show to tell us that you have done this.
I have, yeah, when I was single.
Okay. So my first question is, what was the thickness of the chosen bath mat?
It was just a regular towel. It wasn't actually a bath mat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what would you do, Michael? Would you use that towel as a bath mat after you've dried yourself off?
Yeah, like the tap is off. What happens next, Michael?
So I get it off the floor and I dry myself and then I put it back on the floor and then I step onto it.
Michael, you're better than this, brother.
No, because let's say you do laundry, the towel is clean, you put it on the floor, it's clean, and then you shower, you're clean, so you step on the mat that's use the towel that's clean, you put it back on the floor that's clean, and then you're good to go for the next time.
Okay, so
everything's clean.
All right, I sort of see where you're coming from.
I don't.
So what about, let's go to the next time. You've mentioned it. Where does it live after it's done that double duty? On the floor, or do you hang it?
Depends how wet it is. Generally, I would hang it up again so it's dry for the next time. But if I'm in a rush, I might just leave it there.
So the towel that you're drying your body with the next time has been on the floor with your feet on it and stuff?
Sometimes, yeah. But most of the time I've hung it up after I've stepped on it and I'm completely dry, and then I'll hang it up and then get ready.
So you said that you used to do this when you were single. What was the reaction when your now wife realised that your towel / bath mat was the same thing?
Basically, your guys' reaction, shock and horror.
Good.
Were you
She still
surprised?
married me, so...
Good on her. Was she surprised? Were you surprised by her vehement reaction?
Not really, because when I lived with my parents, we had a towel for everything. And then when I moved in by myself, I had to choose what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to do much laundry. I found it more efficient.
There's a bit of childhood towel trauma there.
Probably, yeah.
Michael, we're going to send you a $200 voucher for DoorDash. Quickly, Kevin, do you do this?
Yeah, man, I do. Unfortunately, luckily for me, I live by myself. So when I come out the shower, I've just got a pretty nice bubble bath mat. I use that. I shake off, and then the heat lamps take care of the rest. So I have 4 beautiful heat lamps, and it pretty much dries me naturally, and I'm bald, so I don't have to worry about my hair either. And then after about 2 to 3 minutes, I pretty much just throw on the clothes and good to go.
Kevin, this is astonishing to me. Why wouldn't you just buy a towel?
No time to do washing. It's less laundry, you know, and no one's there to judge me, so it's okay if there's a bit of water left flying around, but...
Oh, $200 voucher for DoorDash. Maybe you could show the DoorDasher your heat lamps, Kevin.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's Clickbait.
Harry Styles, you know, he's been spotted in Tokyo, and you would be forgiven for thinking that a Renaissance man such as himself might be, I don't know, filming a samurai historical film or maybe hunting down the best ramen. No. As if he can be good at anything else, apart from everything he touches, he's now a marathon runner.
Wow.
He's just done the Tokyo Marathon. He beat more than 20,000 other people doing it.
Do you have a time that he did it in?
3:24. I remember it from this morning.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, 3:24, something like that. Anyway,
Swanee, that's a really, really good time.
Yes, but when you break it down, it's nearly about 4.5 minutes per kilometre. Like, that is fast.
Go, Harry.
Proper fast. He was wearing a neon pair of runners. And
is that a beanie? Oh, no, it's a headband.
It's a headband. I mean, even Harry Styles is going to break out a sweat in that. But I think because you and I know someone who's run the New York Marathon, the great Jonathan Brown.
Yeah.
And I think normal people like you and I just say, oh, yeah, marathon runner, whatever, marathon, you do a marathon. You sort of think that it's achievable or not of interest or whatever. It is massive.
It is so huge.
Even people that go, oh, look, I'm going to do the half marathon. Like, that is huge.
Yeah, I applaud them because I just couldn't do it. And also in our good pal Jonathan Brown's sort of defense, I would like to mention he did it in 3 hours and 14 minutes. So even Jonathan Brown beat Harry Styles. And Harry Styles is a bit smaller and more of a slender dude.
Yeah, and probably half his age.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Shout out to you, Brownie. And shout out to this song, Swanee. I rediscovered it on the weekend, Daydreaming.
Oh.
Harry?
It's funny, you and I are so aligned. It was only this weekend that I thought, God, I miss Harry Styles.
Same.
I want some new stuff. And I listened to Harry's House.
Same. That's how I fell back in love with all this.
So weird. The greatest song that he's ever released.
Golden.
Is this.
Agreed.
Yeah. But Adore You is beautiful too. I mean, he's just fabulous. Let's talk about Kourtney Kardashian, please. I can't believe that came out of my mouth because she's very boring. But what is interesting is that it doesn't matter if you're just a normal mum like me or a superstar mum like Kourtney Kardashian. The fact is you can never guess what you're going to have to sort out for your kids next.
Yeah, right, okay. You never know what's going to pop up.
You never know where you're going to have to get all your lioness action from, to protect them. She has released the following statement about her 13-year-old son, Mason. Should I do it in her
like
kind
how
of
she
like
talks.
I've lost the will to live voice? I rarely address rumors or conspiracies regarding myself or my family, but this is about my child, and it feels wrong to let anyone think for a second that these lies are remotely true. They are not. This next line. Mason does not, have a child.
You nailed that.
I mean, he's a child himself.
He's 15, but are you across this conspiracy?
No, I've missed it. I thought he was 13. He's 15, so he could be a teen dad.
So what? I think it started on Reddit, Swanee. Apparently, he has this private Instagram account, and on it, he announced that he has a 1-year-old, and apparently her name is Piper, and the mother is a girl in his art class. Like, that's the detail this conspiracy theory and rumour went into.
Right, but the account is fake.
It's all BS.
Yeah. So she has had to come to his defence and say that he really values his privacy and please be respectful. He is a kid with feelings. Stop spreading false narratives and spinning lies.
Imagine. I kind of love it. Got a 1-year-old called Piper. Met the girl in the art class.
Can you imagine how hard it would be to be a
I
Kardashian
know.
child? There is no way that in their darkest, quietest moment, those women don't think, how could I have done this to my kids?
And Mason especially, Swanee, because he is the eldest of all of the Kardashian clan. He's like the guinea pig to go through it all. People think it's Northwest. It's not. It's Mason.
And then Scott Disick has been slamming anybody that doesn't like Monjaro, the weight loss injections.
Yeah.
He's like, you could... Anyway, I won't say what he did, but he's very thrilled that he could see his bits and pieces now when he couldn't have before.
That wasn't the most recent app.
Yes.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Northbridge or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.